Welcome Culinary 2 and 3. We are going to be making the chocolate pot de creme today. So what I like about this recipe is that everything is done in a one pot right on the stove top. Let's run through some of your ingredients today so that you're familiar. You need just 2 cups of heavy cream. So, which was nice, I could just go 1 pint or 2 cups of the heavy cream right from the store. I don't have to measure anything else. You need 4 ounces of dark chocolate chips or semi-sweet. Now, I prefer to use the dark chocolate. This is a nice rich dessert. We do add a little bit of sugar to it, but if you're gonna add the semi-sweet, just know it could be a little bit sweeter. I went ahead, this is a 4-ounce chocolate bar, right, found in the baking section of the store. So again, don't have to do any other measuring. 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar. I have 6 egg yolks. We're going to beat those up in just a second, but again, you want to use just the yolk, not the white. 1/4 teaspoon of our salt and 1 teaspoon of, I have vanilla. Now, of course, you could always add another flavor. I will tell you on this one, I'm going to go ahead. There is an option to add a tablespoon of instant espresso into the dish, and I'm going to add that. This happens to be you could use even some instant coffee. Needs to be instant, not just coffee grounds. Make sure of that. And then we're going to call this a mocha chocolate pot de creme. All right, I'm going to get started. So let's get started first with actually heating up our cream. So into a small sauce pot, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 cups of that heavy cream, and that's really thick. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to hold off on the chocolate. Just watch the recipe. Again, I'm going to go ahead, like I said, I wanted to do mine as a mocha, that coffee flavor, so I'm going to add my coffee flavoring right now as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and just use my rubber scraper. And I'm going to stir this, and you want this on about a medium heat. You want to make sure that you're stirring it, and so that it's just going to come to a little bit of a boil. We're going to make sure the coffee is dissolved, but we are not going to burn it. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to just spin, and let's go over to the other side. And what we want to do into our bowl of eggs, let's move our chocolate, into your eggs, I want you to add the salt and the vanilla. So it's just a little 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but again, cooking salt in cooking helps everything taste better. And 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. And you're going to go ahead and whisk these all together. And what we want to do is we want to mix this till it's really kind of light, fluffy, a little bit frothy. And we're going to keep our eye on the steamed milk as well. All right, I'm going to keep whisking. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was, you can see the mixture has turned a little bit brown because of that coffee, but it smells really good because it smells like a nice warm cup of coffee and a little bit of milk. So I have steam coming out of the pot, and I have made sure that all my coffee and my sugar has been dissolved and it's not anything stuck to the bottom of the pot. And before it comes up to a boil, I want it to kind of watch it come up to a little simmer. And I'll leave it down. Actually, I've taken that 4-ounce bar of chocolate and I've gone ahead and broke it up into some pieces. Now, dark chocolate doesn't melt as fast as your other chocolates. So add that in. And And now you're going to need to continually stir that until it melts. So we're going to watch it. We're almost there. If you need to, you can even take your whisk just a little bit, but you don't want to start to curdle that milk at all. So again, I'm going to turn my heat down to a low. I want to keep a little bit of heat on it to melt the chocolate, but I don't want a lot. And I want it just to keep going till I know that chocolate is all dissolved and melted into the cream. So I have the eggs on the other side of me, and I have my whisk, and what I've done is I put my eggs under one of those slip grips because I'm going to need to temper the eggs, right? I need to take the hot mixture and I need to warm up the egg mixture slowly, so I'm bringing the eggs up to temperature so I do not curdle them. So we're going to do that in just a little bit. And then we'll make sure the eggs are all cooked. We'll finish the chocolate. Okay. Almost there. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. I want just slightly hotter. But again, not to burn any of that chocolate or scald that milk on the bottom of the pot. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch now over to that egg mixture. So let's spin this way. Okay, so there's the egg yolks. Again, that has the salt and the vanilla in it. And what you're going to do is take your pot and very slowly you're going to be whisking and you're going to drizzle a little bit of that hot cream into the egg mixture while you're continually whisking and you're tempering. You're bringing those eggs up to temperature very slowly. You're going to probably need to put about half of that mixture, your milk mixture, into your yolks. And to check it, you can actually just touch the bottom of the bowl. And if it feels warm, then you're probably brought them up to temperature. I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay. Then, let's go this way. I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. And now I'm going to bring the egg mixture back into the rest of the cream, mixing it back in slowly, making sure you're whisking it, or sorry, stirring it, not whisking it. We really don't want to add a lot of volume. Scrape everything out of my bowl. Okay. And then just stir that mixture right in. I'm going to have over on this side. So I have these little custard cups. I just got these at the grocery store one day. They were on clearance. These are small. These are probably like half cup size, which is really what you want. This dessert is very rich. So any sort of little custard dessert cup, if you even have little teacups that works because we put espresso in it, so I like doing that as well. So let's go ahead. And what we're going to do is very carefully, still want to stir this just a little bit to make sure everything is combined. Oops, I made a mess. Okay. So what we're going to do is just fill them up. You can do just a little bit. We can always go back and add more. So I'm going to go ahead and finish filling these. When you finish the dessert, it needs to go into the refrigerator for a few hours to overnight is best. I would cover the entire thing with plastic wrap. And then when you go to serve it, I like to put some fresh whipped cream right on the top and even some fresh fruit. Hope you guys enjoy. Have fun.